So what's the problem with that?
The problem with what?
Why would most people not want to do FIRE?
Because it's a lot of work. It's
because you're sacrificing for a future that may not be there.
Maybe,
right?
Or
because you're not promised that you'll even live 10 more years.
I was just gonna say, people don't with their free time, they want to do other things. They don't want a side. They don't want a side hustle. They don't want to do other things so that they're financially free one day. They just want to work and be miserable and complain. So there are plenty of people out there that want to do that.
There's definitely a lot of people out there that just want to complain. They don't want a solution.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
For sure.
And maybe that is, you know, deep embedded that they don't believe that you can actually have a solution to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they just believe that they're going to be.
Or that's what they've been told.
They were C students all their life, and they're always going to be dependent on someone to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe that's just what's been ingrained in their. It's just like we were watching a movie the other day, and it said college like 4 times.
In like a minute. You know, like in a minute time.
I'm sacrificing and going to die so you can go to college.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Was basically the.
That was that movie with Bautista in it.
Yeah, Bautista.
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 I call him Bautista. I don't know where I got that from. But yeah, like he literally was fighting zombies and then was talking about, I'm doing this so that you could have money to go to college.
Right.
You about to die different so she could go to college?
Basically.
She could go be a stripper and make the same amount. Pay for her own college. Like, stop. Anyways.
But yeah, so it's very clear that if you start paying attention to it, you can see the agenda of pushing everybody to college.
Mm-hmm. We definitely talked about that before, but yeah, for sure.
When in a lot of ways, trade schools and trades
are where it's at.
Or where the real opportunity is at.
For most people. If
you can understand business principles.
I mean, they give those away for free at the college. There's a whole business course.
And they they have a small business center at most community colleges.
So if you need help with business, just go there.
Just go there and ask them
what
you need.
They have experts and everything. But so are we trying to do the FIRE movement?
We are not.
Why?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know why we're not. I thought we were hustling. Like, I don't understand.
What are we doing different than what I just explained?
We went to college. Okay, right. Then we talked about that.
So we got screwed.
So we didn't do that.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why we're not. I thought that's what we were doing.
Are you putting 70% of your income into investments?
Oh, yeah, no. No.
Why not?
I mean, I got a little bit in there, but not 70%. I mean, I don't trust the bank.
So you don't even trust the brokerage?
I don't even trust those people. My grandma put some money in my account when I was little. Man, it's been sitting there untouched for like, how old am I?
32.
32 years. 31, because I took it out before I was 32. That was just like a little bank account. It had barely anything in it. But I really appreciated it. I appreciated when I cashed it out. But what I'm saying is that if I would have known about that sooner and like was educated on that or knew somebody that knew something about it, then I probably would have pulled it out a lot sooner and put it into something else. But my point, what was my point in that? I forgot. My point is that
you don't trust the broker.
I don't trust. I mean, they literally let my stuff sit there for 31 years. And then did nothing with it, and then charged me, and then would reach out occasionally to want to talk to me about opening up a 401k. You want me to do more with you, and you just let my money sit here? Like, what?
That's crazy.
I was like, Mom's like, and I love you, Mom, but she's like, you should invite him over and sit, and we can have dinner. and pay for their food? So you want me to open up a 401k, invite them to my house to eat dinner on us after my money been sitting here for 31 years?
Nah.
You got me messed all the way up. Anyways, so yeah, I don't even trust them.
Okay, so number one.
You got me hot. I need a drink of water.
The FIRE movement involves a lot of investing in index funds.
Wasn't that what I was doing?
No, that was a mutual fund.
Oh. See, didn't even know what it was.
So the number one thing you should do before you invest in something is
be educated on what it is.
Be educated on what it is. So would you invest in a fund and you don't even know all of the stocks and about all the stocks that's in it?
I should say no, but if you researched it and you told me to do it, then I would say yes.
No, you wouldn't.
I would know about it, yeah, for sure.
So that's the negative of index fund investing, right? Mm-hmm. Is that you cannot be educated on that many stocks.
Okay, that makes sense.
You just can't be. It's impossible. So you're basically, and don't get me wrong, index funds do very well, right? And most of the time they will beat your individual stock investing. Mm-hmm. But it's that one time, that one chance that you don't know, and you get blindsided by that 80% stock correction that never comes back.
So
the difference between what we are going to do versus what the FIRE movement pushes, which is index funds, is I'm actually going to use ETFs.
What is that?
So the difference between an index fund and an ETF, they're basically the same vehicle, except the ETF is traded like a stock. So I can trade it anytime during the day. Whereas an index fund is only traded after the session is over. So after 4 o'clock.
You can do that?
Yes, that's when index funds are bought and traded.
Where do you do that at?
Vanguard, Fidelity, the ones that sell the index fund.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
why?
So an ETF, so say I see the market has hit its RSI of 70, and
What's
it's
RSI?
about. It is an indicator. RSI is an indicator that a stock is either going to go up or a stock is going to go down.
Okay, so it hits at 70%.
So if it hits 70, that means it's normally going to go down and go down, you know. Where if it hits under 30, that means it's normally going to go up.
So you want to sell it when it's...
So I see a long-term RSI of 70. I know that stock's about to trade off and go down.
So you do what with it?
So I can sell it if I want.
Before it goes down to 30?
Now, a lot of people will talk about the tax implications of that.
Okay. Because you make money, you have to pay taxes on it.
That's right.
But then hopefully you have like other businesses that will counter the taxes that you lost from there.
So yeah, you can do that. You can use business expenses to counteract what your taxes would be.
That you had to pay for that.
Right?
Yeah.
But I say you don't want to necessarily... The reason you do that is you don't want to be sitting there when there's an 80% market correction just holding. You want to have the ability to get out if you need to get out.
Okay.
So, God forbid China and Russia attack each other and the stock market drop 60% in one day, or we have coronavirus 2022,
oh God,
you know, whatever black swan event, we have another black swan event, you don't have to sit there and hold. You can sit for 5 years to wait for it to come back.
Oh.
Or, I mean, let's say index funds are great for diversification, but you can do the same thing with an ETF and then not sit there and hold it while it's falling.